Yo, what's up, guys? So today I want to come to you and tell you about the storage on your devices. Okay, it's very important because I'll be coming to you with some other topics along the same subject on your devices. But it's very important because if you don't have enough storage on your devices, your phone will slow down. It's like data too, and I'm gonna go over the data in the next. Uh, Video series, or in the next video, uh, next couple videos. So, the storage on your device, right? So, it's very important that you have enough storage or free storage so that you could do anything on it. Because if you use up all your storage on your phone, then it'll slow down to the point where it doesn't work. It needs to function, right? Your phone, your laptop, computer, desktop, um, tablet, um, whatever it may be, it needs to have enough storage on it. Otherwise, it runs really slow. PS4, you know, your game console, you know what I mean? It needs to have enough storage to function and stuff like that. So, like for example, a 16 gigabyte storage is just enough to have your on your phone. Let's say, for example, is just enough. Sorry, um, a 16 gigabyte storage total internal storage on your phone is just enough to have important apps on your phone. That's it. You can't have any other apps, basically. Let's say you have a 32 gigabyte storage. Um, Now, I'm, I think I got a 64 gigabyte, but I think I have a 64 gigabyte. I might have only 32. I forget. But the more storage, internal storage you have, the better you're going to be because then you can put mostly all the apps you want for the most part. Unless, not all. You don't want to put too many, but you can download the ones you want rather than just important ones that you can't. But let's say, for example, you don't have enough storage in your phone, right? Or on your laptop, computer, tablet. Your phone's going to slow down. Your phone's not going to work right. It's going to, um, basically, it's going to malfunction. You wonder why your phone's malfunctioning? It could be number one, because of the storage on your phone. Number two, it could be the data that you use every day, being that you go on the internet and stuff. And besides that, there's a third one, but we'll get into the third one later. The third one is kind of improper to say right now. At least because I'm trying to get my point across, being that everything's like, legit and fine. So the another reason why your phone could be slowed down is any technical issues with whether it's plus you gotta be careful which apps you use. We'll get into that too. You don't want to click spammy stuff. You don't want to open anything spammy. It goes along the lines with one of the third videos I want to make, if you know what I mean. So the first and second videos that I'm going to make, number one is the device storage. Number two is the data. Number three is, I think you know where I'm going with this. Along the lines with any scammy, spammy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say, if there's anything else I'm trying to think that could slow down your device, it'd be a hardware issue, to where you might have dropped in some water, you might have did something to the hardware. You know what I mean? You might have dropped the phone. You might have, it might be an old phone. But the main two issues that slows down your phone most of the time, besides the third thing, is the storage and the data. So number one with the storage. Okay, I'm going to go over some things with the storage now. You want to have enough storage to do anything. You want some free storage anyway. Just like at least you want a gig to 3 gigs of storage. At least 1 to 3. I'd say 3 is the best thing you could do. 3 gigs at least. you'd have as much room besides that as you need, but at least have 3 gigabytes free. Now, what you want for Android is to have the free space on your phone. You want SD card. An SD card will basically give you a whole bunch of space for your videos and photos. Even you could download sometimes an app to it, but there's no reason if you have an internal storage that has a good amount, up to 64 gigabytes, we'll say. New phones nowadays, 64 gigabytes is basically the minimum that they give to you for the internal storage. 32, I don't know. Something like that. So, let's say for example, you have your phone, right? And or your laptop, computer, tablet. And now, for example, your storage on your let's say your Android device, because with your Android device, your storage on your phone, you could have 16, 32, 64, 124 around 168 gigabytes of storage that you could basically put into your device, into your Android phone. Now, there's also cloud storage, okay? But the SD card for your Android is almost imperative, because the more, like I'm recording a video now, it's going straight to my SD card. You buy an SD card as low as $16 for like 100, let's say 64 gigabytes. It could be 128 gigabytes for like $20. You know what I mean? So you buy all those gigabytes of data or of storage for your SD card to put in your Android device. Now, Apple doesn't have SD cards, so you use a cloud storage. So if you want storage, now I suggest if your phone is slow, you check the data, you check the storage, or you check if you have any, I'll say it, any bad sites open. Let's say free porn, let's say any spammy sites. Check if you have any of those open. Check your tabs on your internet browsers. Make sure you check all your tabs on your internet browsers. Make sure everything's closed on your apps. Make sure there's no spammy stuff. I said spammy. That's gonna be the new thing. Spammy. Spammy stuff. Know what I'm saying? It's Gbo, you know what I mean? So, I might post this to each one of my websites, actually. I was thinking about that. Each one of my brands, businesses. Because I was going to do it to just Gregory Bow, and I was going to make a whole nother website for this. And this would be one of my main videos for it. But I haven't gotten around to make that whole website and brand yet, business. So, that'd be computer technology, Greg. By the way, I'm going to do some videos for business Gregory in the next few hours to next couple days. Got a lot of stuff, got some things I want to go over. So, yeah, so you get an SD card for your Android phone. You get a cloud storage if not for your Apple. You can get cloud for Android too. But the cloud usually costs money for the most part. They will give you some free storage sometimes starting out, but most of the time you got to pay for the cloud to put your cloud photos, videos on the cloud storage. Now, cloud storage is just like, whatever it is. You can look up cloud storage. I don't use cloud storage that much, so I don't know everything about it. But an SD card, I do know. I do know SD cards pretty good. So, what you do with an SD card is you plug it into your phone and you use it as a device storage. It's a secondary storage compared to your internal storage, to where you save all your photos and videos to your SD card. Um, it's not that hard to make videos, guys. You feel me? You just go with the flow. You just do you. You know what I mean? People will listen to your message if they want to listen to your message. You know what I mean? So that's for business, Gregory. But back to the storage. We're talking about storage in this one video. So I can't wait to do business, Gregory. So the storage. There's two options to get more storage so that you don't just use internal storage. You know what I mean? You only have 32 to 64 gigabytes of internal storage usually on phones nowadays. And that's a big update from what it used to be. But we'll just say, you know, that's good. That's a good area to have. You know what I mean? Because sometimes apps use more storage as we go by. But so phones get, technology gets more advanced. You know what I mean? You want to think positive. Everything positive. So to wrap it up, kind of. So what you want is you want to clear. So a good thing to have is like a cleaner on your phone. Now I suggest CCleaner. It cleans most of. Don't clean everything with CCleaner. Only clean the necessary things, because you could like delete some stuff that you don't want to delete on it if you use it. So, for example, hidden cache and cache, visible cache. You want to delete most of your cache, and with CCleaner you can do that, and basically that deletes most of the bull crap that just lingers that you don't need. You know what I mean? It's a good thing to use. I'm gonna use it probably after I do this video, probably around. It's called CCleaner. It's a good cleaner. It's got ads on it for Google to pay for it. Whatever. So now I'm trying to see where I'm at. Where am I? Where did I just go? Whew. We covered a good bit today. So, damn, I'd do not Tom Brady. What's that guy's name? I forget. He took a knee. He's like, I have to think about it. Tim or something. Tim. I don't know. Reminds me of my friend. So, sorry if I'm a little hype. It's all good. So, use your SD card. Where was I? Oh, CCleaner. It cleans all your visible and hidden cache. It's the best thing to do that kind of stuff. You clear up some data too, but you do that yourself too. You could do all that by yourself, but CCleaner does it quickly for you, to where there's other cleaners that might be able to do it for you too. But so CCleaner is one of the best ones. CCleaner will go into each application and clear the cache for you. Now it only clears certain data on certain apps. It doesn't do that many. So you could yourself go into a certain application on your phone in your storage, in your internal storage, and you could delete the data. But you gotta be careful doing that, because you don't want to delete things that are necessary. So like sometimes I'll clear out like the most. Like you sort by size. If you go to your storage, you go to storage, internal storage, then you go to sort by, or you go to apps. You go to your apps and sort by, see what apps are taking up the most space. If there's like Spotify, for example, now with Spotify, when you clear the data, you're gonna have to log back in however you log in. But when you do that, you'll delete all your saved songs you have on your storage. So all your all your music you have saved, like that you know what I mean? Like if you save songs to your phone rather than to the library on Spotify, it'll delete all your saved songs that you can listen without Spotify being online. You know what I mean? So I clear my Spotify data because that takes up most the data, that takes up most of the storage most of the time. is the Spotify data. So if you listen to Spotify, the only thing that when you clear the data for Spotify, it only deletes the songs that you have saved on your phone or device, whatever it may be. I don't know. So I'm talking more about the phones because the phones we use a lot nowadays. Computers and laptops. We'll get into that later. So, yeah, guys. Basically, let's say for example, right? You have. I'm trying to think. So, CCleaner is a good cleaner. To clean your devices, store like unnecessary items, and it's good to clean up your phone. So CCleaner is a good one. Now, there's also many other cleaners. Make sure you're not using the scammy spammy one. We'll talk about scams and spam, I guess, soon too, because I was going to do that on New Brand Business, being that it'd be like computer technology or whatever. You know what I mean? It would be along that. But so since I didn't make that full brand of business yet, I'll just post on whatever I'm posting on, which would be Gregory Bow or Motivational Gregory, also Business Gregory. I might post on all those. So I'm trying to think. So SD card would give you way more storage on like an Android phone, right? An SD card would give you way more storage. All right. It gives you can buy an 8 gigabyte, which ain't that much. 16 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte, 128, 164, something like that. And, you know, for example, I'll give you a little update before I do another video on this. You could buy a memory card for your laptop or computer, download, you buy like a memory little card to put in the USB, and you have like a terabyte to 2 terabytes that you could upload all your videos and photos to. So that way, once you're done using the SD card, you upload it to your laptop, do whatever there, and then you upload it from there to the actual the memory stick. Because once you do that, you'll have it on the memory stick, and you can save that and plug it into any device that has the USB, like laptop or computer, to where then I have to pause the video. I have to go pee. Hold on. So being that you upload all your photos and videos to, you plug in both the SD card and your USB memory stick at the same time, so you could just upload your 64 gigabytes or 124 gigabytes, 164 gigabytes to your memory stick, which is a terabyte, 2 terabytes, right? And then you have that on the memory stick, and you just store that away or whatever you do, and you format the SD card at that point. And so it's basically simple. You get the SD card for $5 to $20. $20 gets you like 164 gigabytes probably. $16 gets you 124 or like something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. Especially nowadays, it's cheap enough that you could afford. And the USB stick, they cost 1 terabyte would be around $40 around usually. $80 would be a 2 terabyte. That's around how much it costs for the memory sticks to go into the USB into the laptop. So basically, see, that's why I don't do cloud storage. That's why I usually mess with Android devices anyway. They're like a little more hands-on rather than all saving it to the cloud for Apple or doing some Mac stuff. Because they can still get viruses too. Even if you say they don't get viruses, malware, spyware, they get, they still get stuff. And being that, like, I'll talk to you guys about that on the next video, on one of the next ones. But for this one, basically what I'm saying is make sure you check your storage. Make sure you're not using too much storage, because if you use most of your storage, your phone will slow down. It'll not work. Just like if, for example, your data, if you run out of data, it runs to a snail's pace. You're not gonna get high-speed internet. If you don't have unlimited high-speed internet, you at least want a good amount of data that is gonna last you. Because I don't have Wi-Fi, so I use unlimited high-speed data. If I did have Wi-Fi, maybe I'd lower my plan down. And I don't think I'd lower my plan, because then I listen to my stuff everywhere, if I were to go out. You know what I mean? Unlimited high-speed data is the best plan. Metro offers it for $60 a month. With the ACP plan, you get better. But so for this one, the storage, make sure your storage make sure you don't take up too much storage. Make sure you have 1 to 3 gigabytes at least of storage that's free storage, unused storage. Make sure you have on your internal storage on your phone or device, mostly your phone, because your laptop, you want a lot of free space on your PS4, stuff like that. Tablet's kind of the same. You want a good amount of space on your phone. Even I'd say 5 gigabytes would be good. 5 gigabytes is sufficient. 10 gigabytes, that's way more than sufficient. That's great. That's balling out. You know what I mean? That's balling. So balling. Great, balling. So, alright. That's all you gotta know, really, is you wanna basically, and if there's storage on your phone that is taking up a lot of storage, check your apps. Make sure you check to see if there's an app using a lot of space. Like, if it's using 3 to 5 gigabytes, why is it taking up so much space? Maybe it's the data. Maybe it's the cache. See if you clear the cache of the data to where it doesn't take up that much space anymore. It'll take up like 200 megabytes, 500 megabytes. Gigabytes a lot for one app to take up. So there's probably data or cache that's on there that you can clear that'll give you more space. Besides that, you can buy an SD card, like I said. Use cloud storage. CCleaner is a good option to clean your device's cache and visible caching. It'll tell you, you know what I mean? You can always look up, So, alright guys, yeah. This is all about storage, all about your device's storage, mostly for your phone. That could be a big reason on why your device is running really slow. So, if your device is running really slow, 3 things. 4 actually. Number 1, your storage on your phone, on your device, your storage. Could be your data on your phone, to where if you don't have it could be that your internet runs slow too, your Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? So I clean up my stuff with certain antivirus protection programs that cost me a good amount of money, that I clear up everything that's wrong with my stuff. Any problems that come up, like, it clears most of my stuff. So I'll get into that another time. But for now, storage, make sure you have a good antivirus if you can. Because if you don't have antivirus, then it's just not good. Make sure you don't have more than one antivirus on your device either, because they'll counteract each other. So make sure you have enough storage. Make sure you have good amount of data if you need data or Wi-Fi that you're connected to, and no scammy spammy stuff. And close most of your, when you're done everything, close your tabs on your internet browser by going to your internet browser, going to the numbers at one of the screen, one of the little things, the numbers will have, it'll look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many. Close those tabs, make sure they're all closed, and press the bars menu on your phone, tablet, to see what apps you have open. Make sure you close all your apps. Don't have unnecessary apps open. So that's how you speed up your phone, speed up your device, all your stuff. So that's how you clear storage up on your phone and your device. Alright, so just an update. And yeah, so alright guys, that's how you clear up storage. That's how your storage works for your phone or device, and that's how that's how a lot of this stuff works for your computers and devices, phones, tablets. So alright, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you like my content, check out my websites. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be updated about new content on my websites. I have products, services, and information for sale. Check out the shop page. The shop page has a lot of stuff on Motivational Gregory and Business Gregory. Yep. So that's about it for now, guys. If you guys need anything, just hit me up, comment, message me. I'll be glad to talk to you about anything you need. Or let's just say, anything. Alright, guys. Alright, I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, just to wrap it all up, and that's it. Is that you want a good amount of storage, of free space on your phone. Definitely 1 gigabyte, but above that, you want at least 3 gigabytes of free space on your phone. At least 5 gigabytes would be great. 10 gigabytes would be fantastic, but at least that 3 gigabyte. Want at least like 1 to 3 gigabytes of free space, because if you don't, it's going to run slow, it's going to be affected. So above 3 gigabytes is great. You feel me? Above 5 gigabytes, you're doing fantastic. 10 gigabytes, phenomenal. Alright, guys. Use some of the techniques I said, and that's it. Alright. Love you guys. Later.